8 reasons why a true super empath is extremely dangerous. Ever wondered what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? What if I told you that sometimes they are the same person? Welcome to the world of Sigma males and super empaths. In the complex tapestry of human personalities, 2 types stand out for their unconventional traits and extraordinary capabilities: the Sigma males and the super empaths. Sigma males, the lone wolves of the social order, are often misunderstood. They are introverted, self-reliant, and nonconformist. They're the ones who sit quietly in the corner, observing and analyzing. Their minds are their sanctuaries, and they don't need the validation or approval of others to feel complete. They're the rebels of societal norms, the ones who dare to walk the path less traveled, and often they walk it alone. On the other hand, we have the super empaths, the emotional titans among us. Super empaths are highly empathetic individuals, blessed or cursed, depending on how you see it, with an exceptional level of emotional intelligence. They feel deeply, and not just their own emotions, but those of others around them as well. They have an innate ability to understand and resonate with the feelings of others, often to the point of experiencing those emotions themselves. This makes them a beacon of compassion and understanding, but it also makes them a prime target for those with narcissistic tendencies. Now you may be wondering what happens when these 2 unique personality types intersect. What happens when the independent, nonconformist Sigma male is also a super empath, capable of feeling and understanding emotions on a profound level? The result, my friends, is a fascinating enigma, a paradox that is as intriguing as it is complex. So what does it mean to be a Sigma super empath? How do they navigate the world? And what challenges do they face? Well, to answer these questions and more, we're going to delve deep into the intriguing world of Sigma males and super empaths. Intrigued? Just wait. We're only scratching the surface here. Sigma males are like ninjas in a world of samurais. They don't make a lot of noise, but they sure do leave an impact. Delving deeper into the enigma that is the Sigma male, we find a breed of men who are fiercely independent. They don't rely on others for their happiness or success. Instead, they carve their own path, create their own rules, and live by their own standards. Like a lone wolf wandering through the wilderness, Sigma males find comfort and strength in solitude, not because they detest company, but because they value their own. While most of society is busy playing the game of social hierarchies and power dynamics, Sigma males are the ones sitting on the sidelines, observing, learning, and strategizing. They don't play the game because they don't believe in it. They see it as a distraction, an unnecessary competition that drains energy and time. Instead, they choose to focus on their own growth and development, to build their own empire quietly and efficiently. Now, don't mistake their silence for weakness. Sigma males are silent warriors, armed with a strong sense of self, a sharp mind, and an unwavering determination. They may not be the loudest in the room, but their presence is always felt. Their actions speak louder than their words, and their impact is often more profound and lasting than those who constantly seek the limelight. One of the most intriguing aspects of Sigma males is their ability to go against the grain. They don't conform to societal norms and expectations just because that's the way things are done. They question, they challenge, they disrupt. If they see a different path, a better way of doing things, they won't hesitate to take it, regardless of what others might think. They live their truth, and in doing so, they inspire others to do the same. Sigma males are masters of their own destiny. They don't let external factors dictate their life. Instead, they take control, navigate through the chaos, and steer their life in the direction they want. They are not swayed by the crowd, they don't follow trends. They set them. They are the silent revolutionaries, The quiet disruptors who change the world not with noise, but with action and conviction. They are the embodiment of the saying, "Still waters run deep." Beneath their calm exterior, there's a world of wisdom, strength, and resilience. They are like a mystery novel that gets more intriguing with every page you turn. They may not reveal all their cards at once, but when they do, you realize the game was never the same. So, if you thought being cool means being loud and flashy, Sigma males are here to prove you wrong. They show us that true power lies not in noise, but in silence. Not in chaos, but in calm. Not in following, but in leading. And most importantly, not in conforming, but in being true to oneself. Super empaths, the emotional equivalent of a Swiss Army knife. They feel everything, understand everyone, and yet they're the most likely to get hurt. Sounds fun, doesn't it? In a world where emotions are often seen as signs of weakness, super empaths are the unsung heroes, the emotional titans who bear the weight of others' feelings as if they were their own. Just imagine having an internal emotional radar, always on, always scanning the environment for the subtlest of emotional shifts. That's how super empaths go about their day. They're like emotional chameleons, absorbing the feelings of those around them, experiencing the highs and lows of humanity on an amplified scale. But it's not just about feeling deeply. Super empaths also have the uncanny ability to understand the emotions they absorb. They can see through the masks we all wear, right into the heart of what someone else is feeling. They can decode the most complex emotional puzzles, making them the ultimate emotional translators. And yet their gift is also their curse. Because of their heightened sensitivity, super empaths are more susceptible to emotional manipulation. They are often the ones who get hurt the most in relationships, as they tend to attract those who take advantage of their kind and understanding nature. But there's more to super empaths than their emotional prowess. They also possess an extraordinary ability to heal. You see, since they understand emotions so well, they can help others process their feelings, guiding them towards emotional clarity. They can heal emotional wounds, not with magic, but with understanding, compassion, and patience. Yet even with their healing abilities, super empaths are not immune to emotional exhaustion. Dealing with their own emotions while also absorbing and processing those of others can be incredibly draining. It's like running a marathon with no finish line in sight. That's why it's so crucial for super empaths to learn how to set boundaries, to protect their emotional energy. So what happens when a super empath doesn't set those boundaries? Well, they may end up feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, and emotionally drained. It's like carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders without knowing how to put it down. Super empaths are the emotional titans of our world. They feel deeply, understand profoundly, and heal effectively. But they are also the ones who bear the brunt of emotional manipulation and exhaustion. They're the ones who, despite their strength, get hurt the most. But remember, no matter how many times they fall, super empaths always get back up. They continue to feel, to understand, to heal. Because that's who they are. That's their power. So, in a battle of hearts, super empaths are the ones with the biggest shields and the biggest targets. Now, what happens when you mix a Sigma male with a super empath? You get a Sigma super empath, a creature so rare it makes unicorns look like pigeons. Let's delve into this unique intersection of Sigma males and super empaths. Picture a Sigma male. This enigmatic individual prefers solitude, values independence, and often operates outside the social hierarchy. Now pair this with a super empath, an emotional titan who can not only feel others' emotions, but also absorb them. You've just created a Sigma super empath, a blend of silent warrior and emotional savior. These individuals are masters of their own world, choosing to wander off the beaten path, yet they carry the weight of others' emotions as if they were their own. They are solitary figures who understand the human condition better than most. Quite paradoxical, isn't it? It's like being a lighthouse in the middle of a desert, providing guidance where it's least expected. Stigma. Super empaths face unique challenges. They're often misunderstood due to their introverted nature and intense emotional sensitivity. Imagine having the ability to feel what others feel, yet choosing to remain on the outskirts of society. It's like having a superpower that no one understands, and sometimes not even they do. However, it's not all gloom and doom. Stigma super empaths possess strengths that are as unique as their challenges. Their deep understanding of emotions makes them exceptionally insightful. They can read people like an open book, sensing their feelings and motivations. This emotional intelligence, coupled with their Stigma tendency to observe and analyze, allows them to navigate social situations with finesse, even if they prefer to do so from the shadows. Additionally, their independence and self-sufficiency make them resilient. They don't rely on societal validation for their self-worth. Instead, they draw strength from within, standing firm in their values and beliefs. This inner strength, combined with their empathic abilities, makes them a force to be reckoned with. Stigma super empaths are the epitome of quiet strength and emotional depth. They're the ones who remain silent in a room yet feel everything intensely. They're the ones who stand alone yet understand others profoundly. They're the ones who navigate life on their own terms, yet are deeply connected to the world around them. In a world that often misunderstands and undervalues them, Stigma super empaths continue to shine. They continue to feel, to understand, and to navigate life with an emotional depth and independence that few can match. They are living proof that strength doesn't always have to be loud, and empathy doesn't always have to be outwardly expressed. Being a Stigma super empath is like being a superhero with no cape. You've got all the powers, but none of the recognition. Yet they don't seek recognition. They seek understanding, not only for themselves, but for everyone around them. And in doing so, they teach us a valuable lesson, that being different isn't a weakness, it's a strength. And that, my friends, is the true power of a Stigma super empath. Being a Stigma super empath isn't all rainbows and butterflies. In fact, it can be downright dangerous. But hey, who said being extraordinary was easy? Now we've talked about the strengths of Stigma super empaths, but it's equally important to delve into the potential pitfalls and dangers they face. To start with, let's talk about social isolation. Stigma males by nature are loners, preferring their own company to that of others. They march to the beat of their own drum, avoiding the noise and chaos of societal norms. Combine this with the empathetic superpowers of a super empath, and you have a recipe for isolation. Why? Well, super empaths feel everything intensively. They absorb emotions from others like a sponge, and to protect themselves, they often need to retreat into their own world, away from the emotional noise. But this retreat can lead to isolation, loneliness, and sometimes alienation. It's a delicate balancing act, staying connected with the world, yet protecting their emotional health. Next up, we have emotional burnout. Now imagine being a super empath feeling all emotions in high definition. Sounds exhausting, right? It is. Being a Stigma super empath is like running an emotional marathon every single day. They are constantly processing their own emotions and those of others, leaving them prone to emotional exhaustion or burnout. It's like their emotional muscles are constantly flexed, leading to wear and tear over time. And then there's manipulation. Super empaths are like magnets for narcissists and manipulators. Why? Because they are givers, healers, and listeners. They have a natural tendency to help and heal, which can be exploited by those with less than noble intentions. Stigma super empaths, with their introverted and independent nature, can often become targets for manipulators who see their emotional capacity as a resource to be used. But let's not paint a grim picture here. Being a Stigma super empath also comes with its own set of superpowers. Their ability to understand people, to heal, to bring comfort, is unparalleled. They are the silent warriors, the emotional titans of our world. Yes, they face challenges, but they also have the strength to overcome them. So, what's the takeaway here? Sigma super empaths, like everyone else, have their battles. They have their strengths, their weaknesses, and their challenges. But they also have a resilience that's born out of their unique position in the world. They understand the depths of human emotion, the heights of human spirit, and the complexity of human nature, like no one else. So, next time you meet a Sigma super empath, remember, they might be the strongest people you know, but they're also the ones who need the most support. The world needs more Sigma super empaths. Why? Because they're the silent warriors, the emotional titans who keep us all grounded. In the grand tapestry of human existence, Sigma super empaths are the interwoven threads of strength and sensitivity. They are the epitome of resilience, the embodiment of empathy, and the champions of emotional intelligence. These individuals, often misunderstood, are the unsung heroes of our everyday lives, silently battling the storms of emotion and emerging stronger each time. Throughout this video, we've journeyed into the depths of the Sigma super empath's world. We've explored their strengths, their struggles, and most importantly, their incredible capacity for empathy. We've learned that they are not merely individuals who feel deeply, but those who use their emotional insight as a tool for understanding, healing, and growth. In a world that often prioritizes noise and bravado, the quiet strength of the Sigma super empath is a refreshing contrast. They remind us that it's okay to be different, to be introspective, to feel deeply, and to use our emotions as a source of strength rather than weakness. They teach us that it's not about being the loudest in the room, but about being the most authentic. Understanding and supporting Sigma super empaths in our society isn't just about acknowledging their existence, but about appreciating their unique contributions. It's about creating spaces where they can thrive and encouraging others to learn from their wisdom. It's about embracing the diversity of human experience and recognizing that every individual in their own way adds to the richness of our collective story. So, as we conclude this journey, let's not forget the lessons we've learned. Let's strive to be more understanding, more empathetic, and more accepting. Let's value the quiet strength of the Sigma super empath and learn to navigate our emotions with the same grace and resilience. So here's to the Sigma super empaths, the unsung heroes of our everyday lives. May we know them, may we be them, may we raise them. Until next time, keep being extraordinary.